Dallas County and school district leaders say 3 locations chosen for possible illegal immigrant shelters for kids all offer the appropriate space and security. But there's still a lot of details to be worked out before the kids arrive at the end of the month. And Fox 4's Calvert Collins is in the Dallas Medical District tonight with a reaction to these possible sites. Calvert.
Well, Steve, this Parkland building is the most urban of the 3 viable options, as they're being called. Still don't have a price tag on how much all this is going to cost, but Dallas County leaders maintain the federal government will pay for the transportation, housing, and care for these 2,000 immigrant children. But some who live by these possible shelters are surprised by the pics.
Because out of everywhere in like North Texas, why would they pick here in like this neighborhood?
A sleepy neighborhood surrounds this one-story mid-century building. Formerly Lamar Elementary School, then Lamar Alternative Education Center. This vacant school could soon be teeming with undocumented kids from Central America.
I used to be an alternative school, so we were used to like always seeing cops around. But I mean, not knowing that it's just innocent kids like trying to cross the border for a better life, it's going to be a little different.
Lamar joins the also vacant Halsey Middle School and this empty Parkland building as temporary shelter options. They all have cafeterias, exercise facilities, play areas, good security, and the capacity to house kids. It's unknown how many would be assigned to each shelter.
The students will be self-contained. The students are not joining other Dallas ISD students. They're not going to be enrolled in Dallas ISD schools. Everything will be, as best as we can tell, run by the federal government.
The government will also provide security on campus, so these children are not allowed to leave freely, nor outsiders allowed in without permission.
The children will stay on campus. The only time the children may leave campus is if there is an approved and fully vetted excursion outside of campus, or a child has medical needs that are greater than are there on campus. But these will not be children that will be able to walk down to the 7-Eleven and buy a Slurpee.
Private contractors will provide the food, beds, education, and health care at the shelters. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins and Friendship West pastor Freddie Haynes returned from McAllen last night after touring the border shelter facilities and witnessing the overcrowding and care issues.
The politics of this is that there are no politics of this. This is about children. This is the compassionate thing to do. In Texas, we don't turn our back on children.
I mean, I'm from like Mexican immigrants too. Like my parents are Mexican immigrants, so I would love for them to like be able to stay in this country. I mean, like they all come for a bigger dream and for better lives.
Again, these sites are not concrete yet. In fact, more are still being vetted and can be suggested to the county. And county leaders are going to be having community meetings around all of these sites because they want to hear from the public about the concerns, support, criticisms they might have, Steve.
All right, Kev, a lot of people want to help. A lot of churches. I got a Facebook message today from an individual who wants to help the kids. How can they do that? Is there a place to sign up?
Well, nothing official yet because, again, a lot of this is still up in the air. But VOAD, which is the Voluntary Organizations Active in Disaster, is the lead agency. That's through the county. And first, there has to be an assessment done of what these kids need outside of what's going to be provided by the government. Then the volunteers can step up. Earlier today, community groups collected items for care and hygiene packages, even cards made by local kids to give to the immigrant children once they arrive by the end of the month.
Okay, Calvert Collins, thank you.